The AEW Collision ratings might be heading in the right direction, but it is hard not to go up when you only did 306,000 the previous week. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. There is an increase for AEW Collision on July 13th, Saturday 2024, but hold your horses. Yes, there's an increase, but last week was the second lowest collision of all time. So therefore, it's easy to improve on the second lowest collision of all time. And that is what they did this week. They did 362,000 viewers, and that makes this week's collision, wait for it, drum roll please, the third lowest collision of the year. So congratulations. They beat last week's, which was the second lowest collision of the year, and this new rating is the third lowest collision of the year. So again, this collision, it is a dead show, and that is 2 weeks in a row now. They've failed to break the 400k territory. Not good. Not good at all. So last week, like I said, they did 306. This week they did 362. That is an 18% increase. In terms of viewership, for the last 4 weeks, the average is 397,000, so still down on that 9%. In terms of the key demo, this week did a 0.14. Last week did a 0.08, a horrible key demo last week. So this week is up 75% in the key demo, which is, I guess, an improvement. Still can't believe how low last week's key demo was, and I get it. 4th of July or whatever, but I mean, there's no excuses for last week's demo. It was terrible. This week, though, slightly better. So, yeah, I mean, Collision, it's improved on last week, but again, when last week's so poor, improving really doesn't mean anything. You know, it's if you've got $1, it's not hard to find somebody with more money than you. You know what I mean? If you fucking have $1 and you go up to some random person and you're like, do you have more than $1? The chances are they're going to have more. Okay? That's just how things work. Last week was the second lowest collision rating ever. So the chances are this week would beat it. And this week did beat it. But like I said, not in a good way. Still the third lowest collision of the year. And all time it is the sixth lowest. So the sixth lowest collision ever. So like I said, just a very poor rating. It might be up on last week, but it's still down if you ask me. In terms of the YouTube clips, not a lot happening in there. 194,000 first place. You have the Bang Bang Gang stripped to the Unified Trio Championships. Second place with 127,000. You have Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champs, Taven and Bennett. Third place, you have Sky Blue debuting a new look against Outcast member Harley Cameron. I got 125,000. Sky Blue, what happened to her dark side gimmick? Looks like she's just completely dropped that. Now she's a cowgirl. She can show more ass. Yay! Congratulations, Sky Blue. Maybe you'll actually draw now that you're going back to showing what got you over. Fourth place, 79,000. Dynamite Kid Tommy Billington takes Konsuke Takeshita to the limit. Fifth place, 48,000. Roderick Strong versus Dalton Castle, who will face the Ring of Honor World Champion. Sixth place, Unfinished Business. Top Flight versus STP's Lee Moriarty and Anthony Ogogo. I mean, some of these views are terrible. Seventh place, we have 29,000. The Native Beast Nyla Rose dominates. So, yeah, I mean, there you go. Just like someone like Roderick Strong, though. Has Roderick Strong ever fucking drew? Has anybody ever cared about this guy? I remember when he was in NXT, people would freak out about the Undisputed Era. People claimed that the Undisputed Era was better than Evolution. I think those people must have stole Tony Khan's fucking crack stash. I mean, they must have. This guy's never been over. This guy's never drew. Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, they're all the same person. They all suck. They all absolutely suck. So, Trent Barretta, it's just to say, these people are the same. You know, it's the same fucking dude. It literally is the same person. Anyway, guys, that's your collision ratings there. Quarter by quarters, of course, will be out later. But, again, just a dead show. Feels dead talking about Collision. Yeah, it's an increase, but it's still a shit number. It's 366,000. It's pants. Tony Khan says people would kill to have that number. Well, what a bad reason to kill someone. You know, not that there's a good reason, but I mean, if you're going to murder someone, if you're going to kill to get 366,000 views, then you know that's a waste of a life, if you ask me. Anyway, guys, depressed. Don't want to talk about this shit anymore. Collision sucks. Till next time, peace.